Hey everyone, so I wanted to hop on today and share with you guys ways that I have tricks set up throughout my day to have healthy habits. And I think it'll be helpful for you guys to try and put some of these tricks into your daily life because we're all doing things differently. We all have different responsibilities. We all have, different goals in mind. And some of these tricks are physical, like for physical health. Some of them are for mental health. Some of them are for spiritual health. But that's the important thing that I try to focus on with my daily life, is to have all three elements in my day. Because if I'm feeling physically good, if I'm mentally on point, and I'm in tune with God and all that stuff throughout my day, I just have a much more joyful day. So in the morning, the first thing I like to do is put cold water on my face, and I have this like face roller, and I roll it on my face. It helps me wake up. It helps my skin look bright. It's just a little routine that gets me woken up and more alert and just feeling fresh when I wake up. I try to make my bed every morning. I don't always get to it, but that's a great trick because it helps jumpstart your day into productivity when you are immediately doing something where you can see the result, like making your bed and it looking nice. So I love to try and work that into my routine in the morning. The other thing I like to do is I have a general weekly plan. Every Sunday, I get out my planner and I write down like all the have-tos I need to do, or appointments that we have, things that are just like obvious things I have to get done during my week. And then I try to make a plan for the day. So every morning I open my planner and I circle my top 3 things for the day. And you've heard me talk about my top 3, but that method for me has been so helpful. I just try to have 3 things that I quote unquote have to get done that day. And if I do those 3 things, then that I know that's pushing me toward whatever goal it is that I have, or whatever I'm trying to accomplish, like breaking the project down and having my top 3 every single day. So top 3 every single day keeps me in check, keeps me feeling efficient, which for my personality is very important. I need to feel like I'm being productive. And that's usually my litmus test for whether I had a good day or not, is if I was super productive that day. So I look at my top 3, circle those, and I just usually leave my planner out in the kitchen. It's great if you have a dedicated space where you're at all day, but I'm in and out between momming, doing the podcast stuff, doing, all the things. And so for me, I'm in and out of the kitchen. So I leave my planner open on the counter because I know I'm going to be in there multiple times throughout the day, and I just keep in check with what I'm trying to get done for the day. The other rule of thumb I have is I'm not allowed, apart from coffee that I have in the morning, which I'm switching to decaf, but apart from coffee, because that's just like a habit I have a rule that I'm not allowed to drink anything else the rest of the day until I've drank my 100 ounces of water. It's a great habit. I think it's helpful for all of us. When you're drinking a lot of water, you're actually more energized because you have more oxygen in your blood. You are more focused and alert because of that oxygen, and you are keeping your body and all your functions working. So I like to liken it to getting your oil changed in your car. You can't drive your car very long if you do not get the oil change, because the oil gums up the engine. It doesn't let the pistons and all the elements to that engine run well, and that's how our bodies are. We're mostly made up of water. We have to have a lot of water in our system. It's so healthy for us, and it keeps all of our organs working, firing on all cylinders. So you need to be drinking 100 ounces of water minimum a day. And so I just have a rule, like I don't get to drink anything else until that water's gone. And I've done it. So that for me has been a great helpful tip. It makes me feel good. It cuts down on my sugar cravings, because a lot of times that you're having weird cravings or like sugar cravings, it's really thirst. A lot of people misinterpret cravings when they're actually thirsty. So if you drink your water and get that in, you are more in tune to what, if you're actually hungry or just thirsty. It helps cut down on, random eating and cravings and things like that. And it just overall makes your body feel so much better. So that is a very important healthful trick for me. The other thing I do is when I grocery shop, I do not buy junk food. So if I know I'm going to be tempted to eat it, I don't buy it. And that way it's just not in my house, and I'm not succumbing to my cravings, because I have a very huge sweet tooth and it's important for me to keep that in check. So I just don't buy a lot of junk, and junk food is not good for your body. It's not going to help you in any realm of your life, and it's going to give you chemical reactions in your brain that lead to depressive moods, and nobody needs that added to our life. Life is stressful enough as it is. So not having junk food in the house is another helpful trick. I also just try to have free time in my day, because that is very important to keeping your mental health in check, to have time to dedicate to things that you're just interested in doing, that you want to work into your life. For me, a lot of my free time is spent reading my Bible, in prayer, journaling. Like, those things for me are important. And I usually have that time after the kids go to bed. So I know, like, their routine to keep them on a schedule is important, because it's important for my schedule too. And so after they go to bed, I know that that's my dedicated time to do the thing that I love, do the thing that fills me up, mentally, creatively, all that stuff. And it is very important that we have those elements to our day every single day. So whatever that is for you, if it's playing guitar, if it's drawing, if it's calling your best friend and having that social interaction, especially with the environment that we're in right now and the climate that we're dealing with, it's important that we're connecting to those that we love and keeping them, abreast with what's going on in our life. And that does so much mental benefit for our entire wellness. So making sure you're having time in your day built in to just do things that you love. I also encourage everyone to do some type of physical activity. If you don't love to work out, that's fine, but go for a 20-minute walk. Use the stairs instead of the elevator. Even though most of you aren't going into the office anymore, make sure that you're standing up. You're not sitting all day. Being physically active for at least 20 minutes a day is huge improvement for your overall just wellness. And you want to do it consecutively. So, being like, oh, well, I've at least moved around 20 minutes all day long. No, you need to have 20 minutes consecutive of physical activity. If that's cleaning your house, if that's, mowing your grass with a push mower, whatever it could be, work out 20 minutes of your day to do something physical. There are great free apps that you can use that will get you in shape and give you an activity to do that's just with your body without having to use equipment. And those are wonderful. There's one called Workout Women that I love. It has tons and tons of workouts that are just body resistant. So you're not having to get a bunch of equipment together or anything like that. You're just using your body and moving it. So make sure you're moving every day. And the other thing I would say is debrief your day. So another helpful trick is to look at the end of your day and be like, okay, what did I accomplish today? What I didn't get accomplished today? Move the things that you need to do to the next day and keep things moving along. Don't get into the place of procrastination. I am the world's worst procrastinator, so I'm speaking to myself here. But if you are debriefing your day with your spouse, whatever, and keeping in connection with each other and what you're trying to do and accomplish and get done, you're just going to feel a lot more well-rounded and have a lot more consciousness of the goals you're trying to reach and keeping you motivated to do your best and feel your best. So those are some of my helpful tricks to keep me feeling healthy and in all respects, but just to have a good day, because we all have to do work sometimes to have a good day, and most of us aspire to have more good days than bad days. So I hope these tricks help you. You need to get up, do something to help you feel productive, whether it's, a little routine beauty-wise or banking your bed. You need to be drinking water all day long. You need to have a task list for the day. My go-to is to have my top 3 and then have other things, but I always have to get my top 3, I have to get those things done for the day. So that has been helpful for me. And then just having time built in your day to have free time, so to speak, and to debrief your day to plan for the next day. Those key elements are going to just keep you in a progressive mindset, which makes you feel good and efficient. Also, just with your exercising and things like that, you want to be doing physical activity every day, not just 3 times a week, not 2 times a week. You need to be doing something physical every day. It doesn't have to be arduous, it doesn't have to be hard, but 20 minutes of consecutive movement, whatever it is for you. do that every single day, and it will be a game changer. But those are my healthful tricks. If you guys have more things that you do every single day that you've noticed just helps you feel so much better, please drop them in the comments, because sharing is a wonderful thing and gives all of us wisdom to do things better and learn from each other. So I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. Bye for now.